we're live. It is Sunday, October 24th. The time right now is 8:01 p.m. and it's getting kind of cool outside, although I'm not exactly sure what the temperature is. I see a lot of people in the chat already. Kathleen, Tara, Tony, Yaya, Mike, Luke, Devin, Michelle Briggs, Susan, Alex Gets Around T.O., Chris Mills, Brad Palmer, Maroof, Marie Palmer, Big S, The Real Man, Jeanette says, good evening, Johnny and friends, Chris B., Yogi, Craig, T-Shots, Janet, Tara, and Dave in Bangor, Maine. All right, welcome to another Sunday Night Stumbles. We've been doing this quite regularly, and it looks like we've finally settled on 8 p.m. or so as a start time. I just finished up having a pizza. I ordered a large Brooklyn pizza from Domino's, and I kind of ate the whole thing. I ordered just the regular pizza. It was $11.99 and an 80-cent dip, and they forgot the dip. And the guy looked really embarrassed and said, I'll go get you one right away. And I was like, for a dip? Nah. And then he's like, let me refund you. I'm like, I've already paid. This is going to be a nightmare. We'll spare the calories. But the joke's on me because I ended up just eating the whole pizza, which was stupid because now I feel kind of gross. And courtesy of Susan, we're going to have a Sapporo premium Japanese beer. Why did I say it like that tonight? So this will probably be the only drink I consume because I still have some actual work to do after this. But I'll get to that in terms of the gifts in the title in a few minutes. Bevy says, just popping in to say hi. Thanks for yesterday's collaboration live stream. I had a fun time with you guys. Well, Bevy, thank you for the hair product of my youth. Bevy gave me a KMS Hairplay molding paste. I don't know how much these go for, but they were like $20 in the early mid-2000s. This is the stuff that Mr. David Beckham used to use to sculpt his little faux hawk. But I've since moved on to much cheaper stuff. But Bevy, I will be happy to use this, and I'm glad you used your senses and didn't get separate shampoo and conditioner. And on that note, since I have no other videos ready to go, I recorded one today, but the audio didn't work. And that was a bike ride. So tomorrow morning's video, unless I make a last minute decision to stream instead, will be the collaboration walk with Bevy. Normally when I record a video on Saturday, that would go up Monday morning anyways. And it's been uploaded. I just have to do the thumbnail and the title and all that fun stuff. But that should be tomorrow morning's video, and I'll probably collab it. Unless I have a last minute change of heart and say, let's do a live stream instead. But we'll see how I feel later tonight. But thank you, Bevy. It was nice to meet you, and thank you for the KMS Hairplay. And after we recorded our walks and live streams, we went to Susan's parents' restaurant, which was quite fantastic. Even though it's got seafood in the title and I don't eat seafood, I was still more than happy to have eaten there. Devin Sullivan's officially on vacation from his channel, and Susan had this for me, a Sapporo. She also gave me, let's see what else, a Tuborg, everyone's favorite beer, Tuborg. Something I will definitely eat, possibly on stream. Some Planters mixed nuts. Some Shin Ramen. That's a classic right there. I probably just should have had that for dinner instead of the pizza. And some aviator sunglasses. I don't know. I always look kind of ridiculous in aviator sunglasses. I think very, very few people have the face shape that complements these well, but thank you. I will still find time to wear them, Susan. And I will definitely eat the Planters nuts and the Shin Ramen soup. And I will drink the hell out of that Tuborg. And I will recommend your restaurant whenever anyone's hungry and they're feeling like Chinese food, because it was good. I had what you call gulo yok in Cantonese. It's a sweet and sour pork and pineapple dish. It's a standard go-to. But we also, Ken had, I don't know what Ken had. Susan can probably just type it, what everyone had. But it was good. A lot of good non-seafood, even though it says a taste of China seafood in the title. But that was my day yesterday. I got like 26,000 steps at the end of the day, and all I had to show for it was like one 25-minute video. So it was really more of a day for Bevy and Ken, I guess. Well, that's not entirely true. I have a video on this channel coming up from Friday night. This will be tomorrow. And then I have a video. Hey people, it is Saturday, October 20th, where it is just me filming Ken and Bevy streaming, making smart-ass comments for a while. So Ken without his trademark plastic bag. And look, Ryan Rides pops in. Who are you? So this video is only 10 minutes long, but it's kind of fun. So I think we're going to put this video up on this channel. It's not quite fitting with the types of videos I put on the main channel. Those are kind of me being more serious, less of a dick. Here I'm kind of being not so serious, more of a dick. So this is definitely a Strides material. So I think this will pop up on the channel around Wednesday. Wednesday or Thursday. And there'll be one tomorrow, just a quick bike ride when I'm trying to chase down Bevy, and I end up not chasing down Bevy because I had to come home and stream. So that basically summarizes my weekend in a nutshell. This morning I woke up and I got caught up on MMA. I saw Fedor Emelianenko with a vintage KO, which was awesome. And then my fantasy football team got its ass kicked. And you're saying, why do we care about this? And I'm saying, I don't think they care about this. But anyways, you're all caught up. And here we are. Just had a pizza, drinking a beer. I was, I streamed on Twitch today. So we're up to 138 followers. 139 followers on Twitch. So I rode my bike from Midtown up to Finch to where I was going to record a video, and I decided to I want to try using Bell only as a streaming provider. Normally I use Bell and Rogers and I bond them together into one super connection, but this was Bell only, and I streamed myself from here up to North York. And Twitch might have an edge on YouTube in terms of streaming quality. If they do, it's subtle, but it's definitely a good looking stream. So if you want to see that stream, and if you want to see my stream yesterday stalking the streamers, this one, again, similar to the video, but this one I've streamed and it's handheld, so it's kind of shaky. Maybe it'll give you some nausea, but you can see that one on my Twitch channel as well. And I'll be doing a Jackbox game stream and some other game streams on here. So this is really kind of like my third outlet. So you got to really be a super fan to want to be on Twitch. But there it is. More content. There's more Bevy and Ken on Twitch. And another Toronto-based YouTuber makes a guest appearance in my video tomorrow. It's brief, but it's not just Ben. I just combined Ken and Bevy. I almost called them Ben a few times yesterday too, when I wanted to address both of them. It's like, hey Ben. No, Ben. Bevy and Ken. Sorry, I'm a few beers deep. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, don't get too drunk before you stream, Johnny. Don't get too drunk. Hey, we just got Johnny85408 is now following on Oh, you know what? I kind of want to try something here. Oop, I was thinking about doing comments later. That's why I have that up. But I have a weird idea here. I want to see if I can change something. Ah, it's going to be too complicated. Will it? Will it? How do I do this here? Yeah, we'll do it later. I have a whole new, like, heads-up display to kind of, with, I don't know, it's just kind of jazzed up, and I worked on it a little bit for the live stream. But I realized we're just on old school mode on this one with the notifications and everything. I wasn't paying attention. I literally just set it up, ate my pizza, and walked over here. Your brain is all locked up. Reboot it, unplug it, and plug it back in. Speaking of that, this... You're talking about appearance by a streamer, low alcohol and streaming. Yeah, another person who has streamed, and they've made a bunch of videos in the GTA and around, does appear in my video tomorrow morning. At the start, if it ends up being tomorrow morning. And this video that I'm playing now in the background is the failed Jarvis Street video. I filmed it twice. I filmed it once, and the audio was... So I filmed it again. And today, the video I filmed also has unusable audio. So I don't know. And my video with Bevy, we used two microphones, two sources. And one of those audio sources was just like crackling and hissing and popping the whole time. That was the microphone she was using, so I had to go through the whole video and wherever she spoke, raise the volume because everything was recorded from my mic, so our voices weren't... I sounded louder than hers, so I had to try to like manually equalize it, which was super annoying. I'm just having audio troubles. Lisa has maybe I'd rather just re-record a video than do a voiceover. Unfortunately, the video I did today, I think the audio from the camera is salvageable. Like, it's not that bad. So, and that's because it's a cycling video and I have the camera right in front of me, so it's kind of blocking the wind, and it's in a really good position in terms of acting as a microphone. So there we go. The Real Man says, well, you used to put up failed videos back in 2020. Yeah, I might put this up as a failed video, but I mean, rather than play some video you've all seen before, let's play something new. It's a walk very similar to one we just recently saw. Yeah, he says I look sleepy. Well, I had kind of a long weekend. And I got into some new TV shows, though. Not only am I now watching Acapulco and Squid Game, I'm also watching Red Oaks. And Red Oaks might be my favorite of the three. Like, how the hell did I miss that show? It goes back to like 2015, but it is a A+ show, so definitely give Red Oaks a watch. All right, Lisa, good luck with your editing. Johnny has potty mouth in real life like a true Scorpio. I don't know. I do bite my lip a few times when I'm doing the live streams, at least on the other channel. Oh well. Naughty Brown says everything you do is wonderful with a heart. Thank you. What gimbal do you recommend to buy? Moza Mini MX or the Moza Mini MX2. Those are the only two I would even look at, to be honest, if you're using it for a smartphone. Luke rewatched Parasite. Yeah, Parasite's good, but Old Boy is easily the best Korean movie. Not even close. But Parasite was really good. Firestar Eyes in the house. Mercury X streams with music actually would be cool. Like the late night jazz playing show of death. Yeah, there's a YouTube channel. Is it Night Moves? I thought it was Night Moves. Oh, My Night Walk, where you can see all those actually. And he even has one always playing. So this is what that comment was all about. Although this looks like a modern one. Hey, this is my video. This is a video that I filmed and it's set to music. I did give permission to use some of my videos, but there's also old ones too, right? 1986. Oh, that's Night Ride. Night Walk, 1986.
Get the highest cash back on groceries.
Go away, ad.
5% cash back on your weeknight dinner.
So this is the original Night Walk. But I don't want to get copyrighted for music here, so we're just going to mute that. And go back to Stumbles. Hey, you know what? I was playing all that stuff and didn't realize that you guys weren't watching it. Talk about having a moment. I was playing this from Nightwalk just to show you. Wow. Fix your exposure, man. 1980s camera technology. Plus low light. But that's what I was trying to show you guys. This YouTube channel, My Nightwalk, who actually popped into our chat the other day. That was kind of cool. Let me zoink this back into action. Vivian Johnson is here. Estelle here. You like listening to Esmerine when you walk. Don't even know who that is. Mercury X, the person who has the rights to the new, or to the Nightwalk's catalog, who runs that YouTube channel, made a few new ones, and they used some of my videos. Some of my older videos to make them. And there we go. We are all caught up. We talked about our weekend, a collaboration with Bevy coming up tomorrow. Met Susan, Ken, Bevy, and Megan last night for dinner. Bonus, lots of bonus content on the Stumbles channel. So we've got a fair bit of stuff coming up. I posted some pictures on Instagram today of ooh, it got some good likes to it. Over 300 already of pictures of Ben and Ben. Ooh, man, I am tired and drunk. Bevy and Ken. They are not one person named Ben. No, I'm going to have to get my brain fixed on this. Godwin L is here. Godwin L, I was just talking about how there's a special guest at the front of, or at the start of my next video. Godwin L. I wonder who that could be. Godwin L? Could Godwin... Nah, couldn't be him. Couldn't be him. And Ben's so confused. Sorry, Marco. Sorry, I don't mean to offend anyone. I'm just having a tough time getting the words out tonight. I'm not high, I swear. I'm just a little bit tipsy. And, yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards taking tomorrow off from streaming. Wonder if Johnny taught at a private Korean school for kids a Hakwan. I did, Susan. Do you ever drink American brands of beer? Yeah, I have Goose Island a fair bit. That's probably the one I drink the most. Emma says Susan needs to appear on a video. She appears at the very end of Bevy's live stream yesterday. Her longer live stream, not her failed 2-minute live stream. So, sorry to out you like that, Susan. It was indeed Godwin. All right. Devin, he's exhausted. He could be going to bed, fighting to stay up. Just go to bed. The stream's not worth watching. I'm kind of an idiot tonight. Lisa D's driving to Niagara tomorrow in the rain. Ooh, that'll be fun. I remember streaming a drive home in a snowstorm from Niagara. Speaking of which, I'm thinking of going there the first week of November on the weekend. So I'm thinking of maybe doing a driving stream, either going there or coming back, so keep an eye out for that. What flavor of beer? Goose Island is an IPA. Will you take a USA road trip in November? Probably not. Probably not. What is your favorite edible? That's impossible to say, but I'm definitely not a fan of the paranoia THC. Anything else is probably pretty good. Johnny Festival of Lights is happening as well until the end of January. Yes, Maroof. We caught that last time I was there in December. If you can recall. Yep, Susan's birthday. It's the end of October. I won't say which day, but it might start with a 3. That gives you 2 options. Susan is a strong believer in astrology and Scorpio tendencies, which I think it's all bogus, to be honest with you, yet I'm pretty much a classic Scorpio, so make of that what you will. Stick with sativa gummies, says Chris. That's usually what I have. The Korean movie The Man from Nowhere I like. Yes, I have seen that. It is excellent. Godwin wishing Susan an early happy birthday. I thought it was your birthday last stream. Lol, happy birthday again. Not my birthday, Marco. I haven't had a birthday stream. But Susan, maybe we'll do one for Susan. What day? It's October 24th. It's coming up. She's coming up, but... Ro, if you're here, I was originally going to split this stream into 2 and do some Jackbox party games on the Twitch side of things right after the stream. But due to me being severely exhausted, look for a Twitch Jackbox game stream on Tuesday or Wednesday. So we're going to do maybe a Rocket League stream one day and a Jackbox game the other. And then what I want to do is at the end, same time we always used to do, but I'll just switch to Twitch at the end of these streams on Sunday and we'll go into Jackbox. Yesterday just completely wiped me out. You can ask Susan. I was like falling asleep at the dinner table and I had to wake up this morning. And I had a lot of MMA to watch. I had a Bellator event, and I had a UFC event, and then I had my fantasy football to like get all sorted. And I had to spend like 3 hours editing my video that I did with Bevy because I had to fix all the volume. So it was kind of a... I was hoping that we would do the Jackbox games tonight, but I am out of it. So we're going to have to wait, unfortunately. But I do appreciate the super chat to go towards the new party pack. We'll break that out pretty soon. So to all those people that are looking forward to that, maybe we can even crack some of the higher ranking Jackbox streamers on Twitch. We'll see. Harjot went for a walk around his neighborhood today. Way to go, Harjot. That is an awesome thing to do. If everyone did that, we'd all just be a little bit healthier, a little bit saner, right? Unless you live in certain neighborhoods I won't mention. Susan says I got a food coma. How was your long trek? My long trek back. Godwin L. It was a pleasure meeting you yesterday, Johnny. Godwin, you're a perfect gentleman. It was a pleasure meeting you as well. Thank you very much for the $5, Godwin L.
It was pleasure meeting you yesterday, Johnny. Smiley face.
I don't know if that... Did that play?
It was pleasure meeting you yesterday, Johnny. Smiley face.
All right, so it actually played. Sweet. Thank you, Godwin. I was wondering about that. The real voice of Godwin there for us. It sounded like a robot. No, Godwin was a very nice, very friendly gentleman. He was down to meet Bevy and hang out with Ryan and Teratopia. I think they all had brunch at Fran's on College, and then I met Bevy at Wellesley. But to the point, the TTC yesterday was effing atrocious. The lineup at Eglinton for the shuttle bus was bigger than I'd ever seen it on the sidewalk, thus making me think I'm a super punctual person, and it made me a few minutes late, so that really pissed me off. And then coming home, when I got to St. Clair, because for some reason they shut down St. Clair all the way to Finch for the LRT construction. Again, I was greeted with the biggest lineup I have ever seen for shuttle buses. And I looked in the bus bay and there were no buses there. And then you look around the corner and there's like 10 billion people lined up. So even though I have a transit pass, I did what any sane person would do. I pulled out my phone and for some reason I pulled up Uber, even though I always pull up Lyft. Ordered a car, $11 later, and after about a 5-minute wait for the car, I went home. So if you work for the TTC and you had anything to do with that, I've got a finger on one of my hands for you, but you're not going to want to see it. So it's like, it feels like living on line 1 every other weekend, at least when you're north of St. Clair, the damn thing is shut down. Like, there's got to be an end to this at some point. They're either installing the traffic control signal system or they're blaming the crosstown construction, but it's just ridiculous. Like, we don't even have an operational subway if you live north of St. Clair, if you ask me. It's just... And when I see that, like today I wanted to go out and record a video, but subway's not working. Bus service is kind of reduced and shitty if I want to go east-west, so I went on the e-bike. Like, that's why on Sundays I often ride the e-bike or take the scooter out, because I don't want to deal with this shuttle bus bullshit. And the stupid thing is they're still blocking off like half of the seats on the bus. So these shuttle buses, everyone is crammed in there, like shoulder to shoulder, feeling each other's breath, like you're super close. But the people sitting down are in like luxury because they're sitting down and the seats next to them are blocked off. It's just like, hey, look at all this room I got. Like, what the fuck, TTC? Just take those things off the seats. Let people sit down. If someone is uncomfortable sitting next to someone, let them stand up. Like, it's just so stupid. Why are they not letting people sit in the seats and yet forcing them all to cram shoulder to shoulder in the rest of the bus? And the subway is the same thing. So there's my rant for the day. Like, smarten the hell up, TTC. You guys are making life miserable for a lot of people. And I'm sure you think these measures are preventing the spread of a virus that doesn't seem like a huge threat anymore, but you're just forcing people to like crush in there while you have all these empty seats in your vehicle. It's just the epitome of stupid. Like, take those things off the seats, let people sit down. That's just my 2 cents. I don't know, Ro. They should just stop trying. Just let people do what they're comfortable with, because we're clearly at the point now where there's enough people going on most transit vehicles that the phony guidelines they have in place are just pointless. So yeah, that's and you feel like an asshole if you sit down in a seat that is blocked off, even though your only option is to sit there and like breathe down the neck of some poor other person who's put in that position. So there we go. There's the end of my rant. There's my rant for the day. But smarten the hell up, TTC. Johnny, I forgot to mention a plane spotter streamer from the UK came to Toronto. Oh, that's neat. Yeah. Emma, they are, but there's no distancing anywhere else but the seats. Cornish Coves had a similar situation. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the distancing measures made sense when there was just not that many people out and about, and we didn't have these magic needles that protected us from dying. But we're so much further than that now, and there's so many people out and about. Like, let's stop kidding ourselves and just let people sit down on the friggin' seats in the bus. Is that so hard? I don't know. I don't know, just my 2 cents. Susan says, imagine the 43 Kennedy to Steeles is packed. Don't get me started on people removing their masks to sneeze on the bus. If I ever have to sneeze or cough, mask stays on, and I still do it in my sleeve. I've always done it here. I think it's disgusting when people cough without covering up, but I mean, you're supposed to leave your mask on. Like, that's kind of the point of the mask. Why would you remove it to sneeze? Like, you know, you can just wash it or get a new one if you feel gross. Like, they're, what, like 50 cents? It's not a big deal. Just reading your chats. Sorry if you disagree with me. You're free to disagree with me. That's just my take on the situation. If one thing comes out of this, though, if people have a cold or they're contagious, you should be staying the hell home no matter what anyways, right? So hopefully we've, as a society, taken on that mindset. Like, get yourself better. Don't come out. I mean, that sucks for people that are like hourly employees and they're going to lose their shift and they're not going to get paid. We have bullshit labor laws to protect that, but if you can and you're contagious, just stay home. Like, it's common sense. We always should have been doing that. Alex gets around. T.O. says, you agree with me. Thank you. Godwin usually asks the person if they do not mind if you sit there. Yeah, some do, some don't. Same with the elevators. Like, they've got those signs up. We gotta ask if there's... If I'm on an elevator and the elevator door opens and there's two of us and someone wants to come on, I'll just say, I don't mind if they don't, right? And usually the other person's like, I don't care. But if no one says anything, then that third person never comes on the elevator, right? So I always try to break the ice like that. Like, hey, I don't care. Do you care? No? Okay, come on in. Let's fill up this elevator. Like, who are we kidding anymore? We're kind of at a point where we should be... I don't know. You get my point. Emma says, gotta use those big 3 sick days from Doug Ford. Yeah. Didn't he take one away? Good evening, Claudia. Claudia in the chat. Estelle is finally getting her car back on Friday. It's been a long wait. You had a scooter stolen and you had your car damaged. So you've had some bad luck. So sorry to hear that. But that's exciting. You're getting your car back. Lisa says one boss punished you for having a cold, taking days off. I mean, if there's a pattern, I wouldn't blame them for asking for a doctor's note, but it's just once in a blue moon and they're not an asshole, why would they do that? So, Naughty refused to get in an elevator with others, and you refused to get in an elevator with other ones. I don't quite understand what you're saying. If someone wants to get on an empty elevator, good for them, but if you want to ride alone and someone else wants to come on, no, you should not be able to tell other people, like, sorry, this is my elevator, you can't come on. You want to ride alone, you should get off and wait for the next empty one to come by. You shouldn't put up a force field preventing people from getting on. That's something I feel kind of strongly about. It's like saying, like, why are you so special? You get to ride in an empty one and not let other people on. Yeah, Naughty, as long as you're not preventing people from getting on, there's nothing wrong with that. Make your own choices, but I would honestly tell someone to fuck off to their face if they're like, you can't come on here if they're on there alone. I'd be like, nope, I'm coming on. You can get off and wait for the next one. Wow, I'm kind of sassy tonight. Also drunk. Very drunk. Let's not forget that part. Chat rate 8. And we're watching my failed Jarvis Street video. Johnny, are you or have you ever been interested in philosophy at all? I've read some books by Daniel Dennett, but that's about the extent of it. Mildly interested in philosophy, I guess. Marco, I've stepped out of my apartment and gotten onto the elevator without a mask just out of habit, and then ran back to my elevator. And if I see someone, it's like, sorry, I forgot. Most people don't care, but it's better to acknowledge it than just play it off like you're one of those people that doesn't wear one. Yeah, Vivian. Yeah, most of our elevators say that too. That's why when there's like two people on it and it stops to let someone on, I'm always like, yeah, I'm okay. Like, come on in. Like, two is not enough for most elevators. People will be waiting too long. Jeanette says sassy is sexy. A sasshole, you would say, and that's not an insult. I'll take that. Are you Ubering poutine? No, I'm not. Eating on camera is awkward. I'm going to save that for hunger emergencies, which I genuinely had the first time. The second time, it was just bad timing. It was either eat or delay the stream, so... Sorry, mukbang fans. This is not the channel for that. Godwin says the shuttle buses were a crap show yesterday. It took you almost an hour and a half to get downtown. I already ranted about that. That was my rant earlier. And they were awful getting back north. Like, when I got to St. Clair, I took an Uber home. Like, it was effing terrible. So, yeah, good job yesterday, TTC. Good job. Of course, most people at the TTC have nothing to do with that, and I don't mean to insult them, but good job, the powers that be. Did your keyboard survive the Swiss Chalet dipping sauce? Yes, it did. It did indeed. Transportation Land. Where was that? I have not heard about that. Maybe that's on the Toronto subreddit. I'll pull that up while you guys are watching me. Hey, there's that mural that everyone seems to like. 3 men gunned down in Toronto within 15 hours. Yikes. That's not a good, It's not a good article to read. I mean, I think our gun violence rate is still stupidly low compared to, say, an American city, but that's not a very good bar to compare yourself to, is it? All you want to do is carve pumpkins and binge Scream. P.S. Another Scream movie coming out in January. Why January? They probably couldn't get it out in time. You know what? I kind of feel like binging the Saw movies. I was always more of a Saw than a Scream fan. But, you want to see some, who? Nev Campbell. That is my drama teacher's daughter who is in Scream. Unless you're talking about Scary Movie. That was the one that was mocking Scream. Godwin says, what happened to the trains in Ottawa? I don't know, but I've heard that the LRT there is out of service. Saw is more gory. Saw is a lot more gory. Saw is more my kind of movie. Good evening, Transport Gallery. You binged on Nightmare on Elm Street last weekend. I haven't seen those in a while. Yeah, yes, it's like WTF TTC. The Confederation LRT line has been out of service since last month. Yeah, people brought that up on my prior stream. So I guess I'm lucky that when I went there, it was actually working. Nev Campbell is in the new one. She's acting again? I know she took like a massive hiatus for a while. Emma says Saw 1 and Saw 2 are the only good ones. I enjoyed them all. I'm kind of surprised that they used to crank those out every year, right? And then they just kind of stopped. Yahya says, why did TTC bus drivers want you to stop filming? You know what, Yahya? If they ever tell you that, let me move that down. Can I record on the TTC? Filming on TTC property. Oh yeah, all of the links on the TTC website are broken now. Families and individuals filming or photographing within public areas of the transit system for non-commercial purposes are not expected to contact the TTC to obtain permission. So as long as such filming/photographing does not interfere with the safe and orderly operation of the transit system. So you're not a commercial film crew, just, this used to be right on the TTC website. But they changed their whole website, and now all of these Google links don't work. But yeah, this TTC bylaw number 1 is conflicting with this bulletin they put out to clarify that. But none of it works anymore. None of it works anymore. But yeah, just just calmly advise the bus driver that it says so right on their own website, that as an individual you can record. And technically, it's a public space. You can record anyways. Like, TTC bylaws don't supersede your other rights. So you're good. You're good. Just hold your ground. If they want to get a supervisor, get the supervisor and just show them that, or just take the next bus or subway. Emo's Music Channel, $5. Please subscribe. Thank you, Emo's Music Channel. Is it gonna read it? We're waiting. We're waiting for the text-to-speech to kick in. It's all a matter of if I fucked it up or not.
Please subscribe.
There we go. We got it. Thank you, Emo's Music Channel. That did not, that took the alert a few seconds to kick it in. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Here's Emo's Music Channel. If you're interested, he has been a longtime supporter and viewer of the channel. Check his channel out. Give it a listen. Give him a sub if you're interested. Burlington Leash-Free Dog Park. Ooh, you're in Burlington. Is it right to give a TTC operator the finger if they do a terrible job and make you late? No, that is not cool, Justin. That is never cool. Don't give a TTC operator the finger. Transport Gallery says you've only been accused once for filming. Yeah, it happened to me once too. And I just didn't want to deal with it. I turned my camera off. It was like the end of the day kind of thing where I was like, don't want to have this battle now. Plus the stuff I do is monetized. Does that count as commercial filming? You could argue both ways. So if you're not monetized, just keep filming. But if you are, it's probably better just to like comply and just record the next one. Sounds like the voice from Jackbox. Yeah, kinda. You had a TTC worker tell you to stop filming as well as an OC transpo worker. Yeah, like I said, I've only ever had it once. I don't think it's ever happened to Ken, so I think most people are generally okay with it. And when I film on the TTC, I'm just sticking the camera out the window. I'm not sitting there like putting it in anyone's face, right? It's always just like, if anything, it might be a quick walk through the vehicle, but the camera's pointed out the window, so like, screw you, I'm gonna film. Do you guys like the, oh, you can't see it. I was about to say, do you like the chat being on the screen? But you can't see it. But when I do this, you can see it. I like it just because it's a little closer to where I have the camera. It doesn't look like I'm looking off into space just to read your chats. And we're at 177 viewers. Sweet. Last week we did a multi-stream on YouTube and Twitch. But this week we're going to hold off on that. So maybe what we'll do, for this one is we'll let this video play out, or whenever I get sick of it. Then we're going to hit the comments, and we'll do some comments with you guys, and then we're going to peace out. I got to set tomorrow's video, thumbnail, and all that fun stuff. I don't even know what to call it. Wellesley Street. Toronto Wellesley Street Walk with Bevy YHZ. That seems like probably the name I'll go with. Yogi says can't read it on your phone. It's tiny. Yeah, that's true. A lot of Twitch streamers do that actually though. But when you watch it on your TV, you can read it. The real man says yay comments. Oh, I'm in a bad mood to be doing comments. Lisa, were you not looking, or did you have the light on your bike? That sucks. Godwin says, especially, I already read that comment. Johnny M says, good title, Johnny. Well, it's descriptive, but when I did the, I renamed my Ugly Jarvis Street title. I just thought of a better title after the fact that was a little more fitting. So it's no longer Toronto's Ugliest Street. No, you're in a great mood to be doing comments. I had a little comment battle with someone who called me out for being wrong on something. So I posted some evidence that I was not wrong. And then they actually replied and were like, yeah, you were right. Sorry about that. What do you know? Not everyone's a shithole. Shithead. Is that your building with the scaffolding? My building does not have scaffolding on it. It does have these stupid, I don't know what you call them, things that people work off of. They raise people up to each elevator, but it's not scaffolding. I do not live on Jarvis Street. Ali BHG in the house. Nightbot here. Nightbot. I have not seen I've toned down Nightbot a whole lot. I'm trying to make it less invasive. It's not here to replace mods or replace jobs or anything like that. I actually just kind of like the fact that it says the weather every once in a while. Transport Gallery has to go. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good night. Transport Gallery. Action DJ Mrs. Nightbot. Bookish. Oh yeah, Tara. Going with the OG name. That was the old Sears Canada building. And the merchandise warehouse was behind it. Just reading your chats. Trying to stay awake. This is going to be an early bed night. Like I said, we're not going to do Jackbox games at the end. Tom Thumb is here. That's an awesome name, Tom Thumb. What time is it? 8:50. All right, maybe at 9 o'clock. I'll just hit the comments, and we'll peace out at 9:30. We'll have a nice early end, and then I'll get the video for tomorrow set up, and I think we'll premiere it. So, Alexa, wake me up at 8:50 a.m. And because I don't always wake up, wake me up at 8:53 a.m. Your alarm is now set for 8:53 a.m. There we go. Be gone, all you notifications I don't care about. Claudia says, thanks again for the pics on Instagram. That was nice of you to take so many pics. Well, I wasn't doing anything, Claudia, other than walking, so why not? Raphael, thank you. I appreciate it. Hello, Deborah. Tom Thumb says, don't wake me up. Godwin, he brought out his regular Segway 9-bot last night. He did not have the Apollo Phantom. The premiere will be at 9 a.m., Lisa Palmer. Basically, the way it works is I wake up at 8:50. I finally get my ass out of bed at around 8:55, and then I make a smoothie, and then I sit down, and I watch it with everyone at 9. Pentlands. That might work with the voice feature right now, right? That might just work. No, I will not be asking her to wake me up at 5. No. St. Mike's Hospital and the Eaton Center. You couldn't even sleep in that late. The Moss Park Armory. Yeah, Claudia, it's a tired night tonight. And my fantasy team is gonna be 2-5 after winning the championship last year.
See military vehicles rolling around the area.
It's a tragic.
And there's a bunch parked in the parking lot there.
Tragic outcome indeed. We scored a whopping 113 points this week.
Moss Park neighborhood and Moss Park
What
itself.
an unbelievably terrible performance that turned out to be. Womp womp. Oh well. Chris Mills' dogs do not permit sleeping in. Alright, when we get to the end of Jarvis Street, we're going to skip the King Street part. When we get to the end of Jarvis Street, I'm going to jump into the comments. We'll do the comments together, and then you will be free to have the rest of your Sunday night to yourself. Scott used to have... You have to have dinner walked in from seeing No Time to Die. It was insane. I have not seen that yet. Jeanette, good night, Johnny and friends. I only got 1 hour of sleep last night. Have a great week all. Jeanette, have a great week yourself. And thank you for dropping in. As always, have a nice day down in Houston. Bring back the Bieber hair for the winter, maybe. I gotta see if I can find those toques that I used to wear. We'll have to see if we can find the toques. No Time to Die was okay, not great. I thought they were gonna retire James Bond for a series and have like a female play 007 for like a whole thing. Are they still doing that? That's the whoever the guy now is after his contract is up. I thought that was the plan. But then another just a normal James Bond movie came out. All those movies are kind of the same. Mission Impossible, James Bond, there's a whole bunch of them. The other ones are slipping my mind. Obviously not Johnny English. This is Daniel Craig's last film. Oh. There we go. He's, I think, the shortest James Bond, right? Because most of them are typically like over 6 feet. How tall is Daniel Craig? Like physical stature, yeah, he's 5'10", so he's not that short, but he's still not quite the same as like Sean Connery and some of the others in terms of his physical stature. He's definitely taller than Tom Cruise.
He's the Indonesian consulate.
Marco can't hardly wait for the return of Jackbox to the stream. Won't be on this stream. We'll be crossing over to Twitch for Jackbox, but
not the capital of the country.
They will be back. You'd make a good Bond. I would not make a good Bond. Don't even know how to act or speak British. Speak British. British is not a language. You get the idea.
Normally have duplicates in the
Correct,
same
Susan.
province.
That is Richmond Street.
Okay, red light. Who needs to stop? She just turned.
Luke says 5'10" is tall for a screen actor. Yeah. But for a James Bond, it's not that tall. The guy on that show Younger is really tall. The boss, I forget his name. Susan says I'm tall in real life. I'm 180 centimeters. I think that's pretty normal. I wouldn't consider that tall. Susan, did you meet Johnny, Bevy, and Ken? And she met Megan. We all had dinner Roger Moore was by far the best James Bond. Every time I hear Roger Moore, I think of that scene in when Bill Murray is in Japan during Lost in Translation, where the guy's like, Roger Moore. And he's like, oh, pretend to be. Maybe that's a movie I'll watch tonight. I kind of need like a movie I've seen a million times so I can just doze off. I think we're going to see it. Thank you, Nightbot. I need to add Twitch.
There's the St. James Park.
We are at 140 Twitch
Southwest
followers.
corner.
Sweet. You
St.
think
James
Timothy
Cathedral.
Dalton was underrated?
Yeah, I can get a
How
neat
tall
view
is...
of
I don't
the
know,
island
Tom
from here.
Bikes. Your brothers are 6'3", your cousin is 6'7". My friend... Well, if I said this, it would give out too much information, but his wife is in the Guinness Book of Records with one of the tall records. So that's kind of cool. She's world's tallest something, and she is very tall, and he is very tall. But if I said the specific thing, you might be able to look them up, so I'm not going to do that.
And that place is pretty popular. Times.
You changed your PFP. What is a
Here's where the
PFP?
area takes an almost dramatic turn.
I don't know what he is talking about. Have you seen these like ASMR people on Twitch that just like lick ears and whisper, and they make like thousands of dollars every stream? Like, that is ridiculous. Like,
Part of Jarvis.
I don't know why I just brought that up, but it's come to my attention that this is a thing and this is a whole category of being. And even though Twitch has rules that say nothing sexually suggestive, I think these people are clearly violating that rule on Twitch. But it's a really weird little rabbit hole to go down. And they've got these microphones that are like shaped like ears, and they're like licking it. And like, it's just freaking bizarre. It is bizarre. How bizarre is it, you ask? If we type ASMR into Twitch... Yeah, I don't even want to like play this stuff on my channel, but... It's literally people like making out with a microphone. Making like noises. Like this one has 198 viewers, 226, 474. This girl has over 9,000 viewers doing it. This one has 1,300 viewers. This one has 1,000 viewers. And they're literally just like making... I don't know. It's such a weird little corner of the web. But like, they get super chats. It is and they incentivize. So they'll say like, if I get X number of this, like donations or whatever, then they'll like change their clothes or like do something else. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. But it's good for them, I guess. If they make money and they're comfortable doing it, good for them. I just don't know who the hell their audience is. Chris Mill says there are some strange rabbit holes out there. Yeah. Vivian says making out with a microphone sounds pretty desperate. Yeah, it does till you see how much money they make, and then you don't have to feel about that. Yeah, that's my way of saying I don't really have a feel about that. Lisa. Liz, 279 towards some ear microphones. Those things are probably super expensive, Liz, but thank you for the 279. That is that is hilarious that you said that. Our favorite lurker, Liz. Yes, bees, but I'm not sure that's what these ASMR artists are going for. Alright, Fans Buses Gaming, good night. As we wait for the notification.
Towards some ear microphones.
So did that lady.
Ooh, there we go. It finally popped up. Yeah, Godwin. I do like... I've been here for
It's Front Street East.
an hour, I don't know how people like.
Jarvis
Maybe
over Jarvis, and then
if there's like a charitable cause, I'll just do like a 24-hour stream one day where I just like do it to like bring attention to something, and maybe put a link to a like a donation tip box or something like that. But
a final look north up Jarvis.
I don't think I'll ever do
Now I
a
will
stream that's 9 hours just for the sake of it. Like Action Kid's done like 4 and 5 hour streams. I don't know how to do that either. It's nuts. Okay, we're done. It's time to go to comments. There's Emo's music channel. Thank you for your super chat earlier, and thank you Liz for the 279. So yeah, again, I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I think I'm gonna just take the day to rest, maybe go out and film an easy video, but I'll probably stream Tuesday, and maybe I'll stream on Wednesday again. There's Twitch. We're at 140. Are we at more? Are we at more? No. So if you want to see my stream from earlier today, you can find that on Twitch. I was going to go through Reddit Toronto, but people... Oh yeah, I hid the taskbar. How do you like that? We've changed it up a little bit. Let's get the comments done. Steve 35 6.99. Please subscribe. All as one word. Am I missing a joke here? Does it? You're the second person who put that. Does it read it as something different? We'll have to pay close attention. Let's wait for...
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. Okay, this person... My first comment on today's video, which was not the most interesting... It was kind of interesting at the start, because... At the start of... Well, nope. At the start of the video today, I almost showed something I didn't want to show. I caught a movie or a TV show being filmed, and then a guy in a park was like, yo, what kind of camera is that? And then, like, a minute later, another guy was, like, asking me about my camera. It was really weird. A Medic's Mind, $20. Hola, Mr. Strides. Hola, a Medic's Mind.
Holla, Mr. Strides.
Or holla, Mr. Strides, as a... The notification reads, thank you very much for the $20. I got your special hello from Bevy. It was... I felt a little violated, but thank you very much for the $20. And for your continued support, and good luck writing that next book. Okay, Park Public now is Nelson Mandela Public School. I thought it was Nelson Mandela Park School. Rico Zuniga, grab a Paddington's from St. Lawrence, Johnny. Paddington's is excellent.
Grab a Paddington's from St. Lawrence, Johnny. Good night.
Sorry, I read through it. Paddington's is excellent. Thank you, Rico, for the $6.99. I will do my best to make it happen. Park Public is now Nelson Mandela PS. Thank you again, Rico. I thought it was Nelson Mandela Park Public School. Yes! Nelson Mandela Park Public School. Nelson Mandela Park PS. That's what I called it in the video. And now there's nothing to correct here. I got it right in the video. And your correction is wrong. That's not what it is. Let's just skip that comment. Maybe it's because I said, oh, I don't remember what it was originally called, because it was originally called Park Public. Maybe. Maybe that's what the comment is for. But you forgot the park in here. I'll heart it. Dear Mr. Johnny Strides, making comments are supposed to be free, and this is my second attempt to simply say I do enjoy your vlogs, even if I scribble quirky stories. Johnny is... Yeah, Clayton, I don't know what's happening if your comments are being taken down. Are people maybe... Like, these are my mod controls. Hey Clayton, we all enjoy your comments. I mean, I did add Clayton as an approved user, so that means his comments should be getting through. Great video. Thanks for sharing videos. I walked all the corners of Mexico. I am your fan. Let me guess, this is a Mexican walking channel. No, it's a Toronto walking channel. Walk on Shepherd Avenue East. Ugh. That is not a nice street to go for a walk on. I should know. I've done it. Sweet. I remember when Blockbuster was on the corner. That's Rogers Road. I am new to Canada, currently living in Toronto, and I just recently ordered a bike. I was watching this video and I was wondering what to do when the street does not have a bike lane. Do you ride on the sidewalk or what? Check your local bylaws. In Toronto, it is illegal for cyclists over 14 to ride on the sidewalk. As a cyclist, you're entitled to take the entire lane if you feel necessary. You are treated the same as a vehicle law-wise, providing you're not on a street that prohibits bicycles, such as highways. I don't know. I think I answered that question. Yeah, if you're on your bike and you don't feel safe just riding, I tend to ride to the right because I believe in sharing the road and letting cars squeak past me. But if you're not comfortable doing that, you can just take the whole lane. You're entitled to it, and if you get honked, you know what finger to show them. I think I will do an e-bike ride downtown next year when the weather gets warmer. I hope I don't get run over by some crazy driver. All right. Where you got your pinky finger fixed was where I was born. I took my kids to Riverdale Zoo last summer for the first time. It's nice free in the city zoo. It is. That Popeyes is Toronto's first. I didn't know that about Popeyes. Sweet. Ali BHG, yeah, I don't know where other comments have gone, but that one stayed up. Awesome. Makes me feel like want to bring my Indians, friends, and family come to Toronto from Mumbai. Bring them all over. Show them how awesome the city is. How come so many young kids are suddenly appearing in the malls, streets, and everywhere? What happened? What? So many little young kids are suddenly appearing in the malls, streets, and everywhere. They went back to school after 4 o'clock or whenever school ends. Kids go to the mall and hang out. This person leaves some really weird comments, by the way. Oh, that sucks, Bees. Hey, Johnny, just to let you know, everyone at 9:18, there's a musician playing the accordion. That's neat. Awesome as always. Thank you. Mike says a lot of things in this video. Nice Halloween decorations and a load of pigeons. There are a load of pigeons, Mike. My mom calls this area Little London. That would not be... That's kind of the kind of vibe you get from a lot of the homes there. Thanks for the walk and the look back on history on Shooter Street, but you're welcome. I sure enjoyed this walk. Thank you. I thought today's walk was not going to go over that well. Better wake up, Canada. The minority government is coming for your freedom, all of it. Hear what I'm telling you. This is a stupid comment. Also, I absolutely positively despise Bill C-10, and that is coming for our freedom. But I mean, this is just fear mongering. I don't know. I'm just gonna remove that. I don't. And their word minority in capitals, I think maybe they're implying something else. I don't know. Strodes are awesome if you have a car. No, they're not. They suck as being, they suck. They're just really shitty roads. Which is true. They're not good. If you have a car, you'd rather have a proper road and proper streets. Susan says Bill C-10 is censorship. Yeah, it is. It's censorship on, like, it's disgusting, but hopefully it's not going to go through. And I think the NDP now, because they're not going to play nice with everything that the Liberals, I mean, I'm not left or right, I'm just me, but Bill C-10 is an abomination. So I'll just leave it at that, even though it might actually benefit me as a Canadian YouTuber. Praying for Johnny. I hope your finger feels better. Okay. It healed already. It healed crooked, but it's as good as it's going to get. Estelle's comments are boring, but you always like... but I always like them and say thanks anyways. Thanks, Estelle. Hey, Johnny, once again, you passed by the Jarvis Collegiate Institute, which I graduated from. I never bothered to attend any reunions, no offense. Okay, this is a long one, but... Today is late Sunday morning, and it feels good to be home, minding my own business, staying home in my own harmless lane, and blissfully watching this video. You sound like a very nice person. I will like your comment. I'm assuming nothing in the middle is bad. What the heck is Bill C-10? It's like trying to bring CanCon rules to the internet, but it also wants regulation on social media. But it is vaguely worded, so it doesn't say what that basically, I would become a national broadcaster in Canada and be subject to the same rules as the CBC or CTV. If the government chooses to. It's vague. It just says we can do that. So it's, yeah, it's an abomination. Neat short walk. St. Mike's is indeed one of the best hospitals in the city and likely the province, so your pinky was in good care. Thank you, T.O. Steve. To some Go Train videos. To some Go Train videos. Do some Go Train videos? Thanks for the relaxing video. Great video as always. Thank you, Jacqueline. I'll come back November 3rd at Toronto to see Canada's Walk of Fame. People come here to see the Walk of Fame. I love it every month since August. Thanks for the video. I appreciate for my sightseeing. Sorry for my English. No worries. Thank you for the nice comment. He threw garbage at me and my friend's account. Oh, that's the guy who I caught committing an assault on camera. Sorry to hear that. I don't know. Maybe I should have ignored that one. 3 smiley faces. Okay, nice video. Thank you, Jacqueline. Another nice comment. Kevin, awesome. Makes me feel like going for a walk somewhere. Nice walk. Different. You're right. Your camera did get the walk off to an interesting start. By the way, you got a cigarette. He's referring to an incident that happened early in that video. It's good to take a look at the nice street views of Toronto. So calm and peaceful. Gorgeous day. Thank you. Johnny, sorry to hear about your finger. Hope it's doing well. When I was 12 years old in the choir, I was on stage at Massey Hall. That's neat. You'll keep up the videos in the snow and rain, right? Go back through Johnny's past videos. He's out in the rain. One of my favorites is in a snowstorm. Thank you, TM. I don't have to answer that one. Yes. You love that dog. What dog? Oh, the dog at the beginning? Thank you, Falcom. Falcom always making nice comments. Sorry, I'm not going to read all of these out. I think these urban environments are pretty soulless. They're places you go through and don't stop. I love the walk that you and Bevy and Ken did to Susan's family restaurant. I was giggling my head off. Well, things are moving fast here in Victoria. Whoa. Okay, I'll just like that. Johnny, just awesome. Fellow New Yorker. Oh, New York, new follower here. Where did I get New Yorker or fellow New Yorker from? Man, I must be cross-eyed. Love to see creators putting in heart. Oh. This is not a red flag. You're just looking for clicks, aren't you? I really like the East End of Toronto. Glad to see a good quality video. So awesome. Big life. Just walk. Travel ASMR channel. Did you just type 4K walk? Filter by latest videos and then copy and paste the same comment into all of those channels? You think we don't know that this is what you guys do? That you're not actually watching our stuff? I'm on to you. I bike along that stretch north side. Get out of my way. Murray, good for you for biking there. Spirit of Japan TV, great tour, very relaxing. Thanks for uploading. See, another person who just is copying and pasting. I've seen your comments on other channels and on mine. Go away. Ah, got it. Strobe. Thanks for the explanation. What is a strobe? Googled it. Nothing. Thank you for these I'm just going to ignore those. Love Kensington. Not just bikes. The best city in the entire planet? Yeah, it's debatable, but I'll like it. Been in Toronto 10 years. The guy with the Bible has been standing there. Yeah, he's been there a long time. The building across from Seton used to be a detention center for minor offenders. You stayed there for 3 months. Wow. This video makes your day. Woo, we made someone's day. MW Educator, all about Canada. All about Canada here with a heart.
In this video, we will discuss the benefits of Canadian PR that you might not know yet. So let's start the video. The very first benefit is you can...
Lazy hack job of a channel. Martin says, Toronto is everything to all and you show it to us. Thank you. Thank you, Martin. Watch RM Transit. And maybe do something together. I love his videos. He really watches. I was not aware. RM Transit is an excellent transit channel. A bit of a focus on Ontario and Quebec. Love from India. Johnny, wow, nice video. I have not seen that area in maybe 20 years. Young and Shepherd has changed. I remember when there was a movie theater. Yep. Johnny M always leaves nice comments. This one, he's talking about how I caught up to Ben and Kevy. Ben and Kevy? Bevy and Ken. I got to keep saying Ben. We always enjoy your videos showing these neighborhoods. The Halloween decor. Yeah, Lisa sent me a house that's pretty neat that I will have to check out before Halloween. The best city in the world. I'm Indian. I will definitely let my Indian brothers come to... Didn't you already leave that same comment earlier? I hate Strodes. Toronto is an interesting city where the weather is warmer snow clouds and bitter wind cold make for a miserable winter. Whatever happened to global warming? Shepherd looks like it was designed by a communist government. Absolutely terrible. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I don't know what that says. I lived in that building that you viewed, the studio apartment. My first studio apartment was 1,300 in 2006 and had a great layout. My second, oh, this is the one on St. George Street. When I moved back in 2019 was 1,700. Had a view of downtown, but the layout not so great. Yeah, was that in the same building or a different building? Man, I gotta do my comments more often. You walk most of my favorite downtown walks. Great video. This area is familiar. Most of Toronto is Strouded. No, it's not. North, like Lawrence is a Strode. York Mills and Wilson. Shepherd. Finch. Steeles. I think that's it. I don't think we have any other, like, stroads other than that. Lakeshore, not really, because Lakeshore's a proper road. I wouldn't call Queens Quay a stroad. Do you feel the Toronto bike lanes are broken and bumpy? They're not in the best of shape. Hey Johnny, I have a question. I'm debating Toronto or Ottawa. Could you give me your honest opinion? Which city is best? I have lived in both cities. It depends on what you're looking for. For me, the answer is Toronto. Hopefully Johnny replies. I've not spent enough time in Ottawa to give this a proper assessment, but personally, I'm a fan of larger cities. So ... There we go. I think that's a measured answer. Very nice. Keep it up. This is a perfect place for my walking vlogs. Okay. Breathtakingly horrible. What's the suicide rate around there? Vivian, it says past tense of stride. I'm going to ignore that comment. Never go visit Etobicoke. It's a dump. No, it's not. Etobicoke has a lot of great places. New Toronto is nice. There's some areas in Long Branch. Islington Village is nice. The area around Royal York is nice. That might be... Mimico has some great spots. Humber Bay is there. There's a lot of good spots in Etobicoke. You're crazy. Get out of here. I'm going to ignore that. This guy only ever does these kakakas and the heart. It's time to remove him from the channel. Now his comments will no longer appear. This is in Thai or Cambodian based on those characters. This is a really nice video. Buddy, you didn't even watch. Okay. Yeah, so we're caught up. We're caught up on comments. Let's what about the stumbles comments? Let's quickly do these and then we'll just hang out a little bit. Maybe, what time is it? Maybe around 9:30 we can sign off. I just joined your Patreon. How do I, that works on... Thanks for joining. There no channel membership on Stumbles, so you're at the right place. I don't know, my answer is kind of confusing there. Well, people need to chill or they will kill someone going that fast. Oh, I guess, I think I know what you're talking about, Fans vs. Gaming. Sorry, my comments are not showing. Thanks for the tour. This comment is showing. Your channel is getting popular. No, it's not. Stumbles channel is slowing down. But thank you, Deborah S. Dog owners get too relaxed. There's so many reasons your dog should be on a leash. Yes, even on your casual walk. Yes. Hard to disagree with that. Hi, Johnny. Liked your... You post mini fun to watch. I know someone who lived in those white apartments on Shepherd. The hallways go inside forever. Neat, Mark. You must have a bus pass. I do have a transit pass. Allie says, where's Bevy? She's in Etobicoke right now, hanging out. Naughty says, when I come over, I'm staying with you. Generally, my door is not open to people I don't know, or people I do know, because my apartment is crowded right now. Clayton with a great comment. I read this already. If you ever want some entertainment, read Clayton's comments. Tom, are you Catholic? Generally, let's not talk religion, because that's one of those divisive things that somebody will get offended if you're not the same as what they are. But no, I'm not. Mike Landry, thanks for the transit ride. You're welcome. The Ottawa Wanderer, Lisa Palmer, $5. Have a good evening and get a pumpkin. Time is flying fast. Thank you, the Ottawa Wanderer. Maybe we'll have to do like a pumpkin carve. Oh, it's Halloween next Sunday, is it? Maybe we'll have to do do a stream with that. But thank you, the Ottawa Wanderer. 84 needs Arctics. Oh, the articulating buses. Thanks for the preview. Thank you, Alex. Nice video, says Harjot. Johnny Stumbles finally cleans his apartment for strangers on the internet.
Have a good evening and get a pumpkin. Time is flying fast.
Ooh, there we go, Lisa. We got the voice to read it. Toronto Maple Leafs for San Jose Sharks. Zach, that's nice, but this is not ESPN.com. Good old Toronto. Sadly, I feel it's going to get 100 times worse with the backlog at driving centers. Folks doing their test will pass more. You would hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, that was a video I posted of just people driving shitty. Not very often you bump into two other streamers. Do you stream? I never see anyone when I'm out streaming. Kohana says your door is closed to you. No, my door is. You have the skeleton key to my heart, Kohana. My door is always open. Awkward. Thanks for the walk around Toronto. I did a driving video today and Tuesday to compare night from day. So, like, here's a person who's fishing. All their comments relate to videos that they do. You know, like. Oh, that was extra. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nobody is allowed in my apartment. Other than the Domino's man. And even then, he can only get his toe into the doorway. Unless you're here to fix shit. If something breaks, I'll let you in. Is Johnny your real first name? No. My birth certificate does not say Johnny. Thanks for the walk around Toronto. I did a driving video today. Oh, yeah. So you're the person who... You're like one of those people that... You're having a random conversation, and everything you talk about is just about something you did to bring attention to yourself. Nobody likes those people. In Montreal Saturday, the passport was required for patio dining, and the police of Montreal brought out a whole big contingent just to keep tabs on the small, quiet demonstrations. Maybe Cornish Coves. I'm gonna... Generally, anything on this topic I don't comment on. I just let them be. Don't be fooled by the costumes with badges and funny hats. Okay, no, we're caught up. We're caught up on comments. We're all caught up on comments. We're all caught up on comments. So, it is 9:29 p.m. We've hung out for an hour and a half. There will be no games tonight, but we'll get to doing Jackbox. I'm sounding like a broken record, but we're eventually going to get them to be on Twitch. Speaking of, if you're not yet on my Twitch and you have Twitch, help me out, give me a follow. I don't know why. And I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow. I need a very light, easy day of not a lot of work. I don't know, the last 2-3 days just kind of kicked my ass and took a lot out of me. So, and I got to get tomorrow's video finished up. So thank you guys for hanging out. Vivian Johnson says good night and see you all next time. Thank you. And thank you for popping into the Twitch stream, Vivian. Thank you to those who sent super chats. Thank you to those who didn't. Ditto for everyone who became a member and everyone who didn't. Just thank you, everyone. We had a very troll-free, good crowd tonight. Very good experience. So, if I was Ken, I would say I would continue, but I think he's getting a little tired of me stealing his catchphrases. So have a good night, everyone. Yoink.